Hi YouTube, how my babies doing on this marvelous day? I hope that you all are doing so good. I hope that you all are being good and slaying the house down. The title of this video is going to be The Reality of Bottom Surgery. Um, Bottom surgery, breast augmentation, my regrets within transitioning. First of all, I want to start this video off by saying I'm giving you very much. I wanted to give very much because I don't have this wig anymore. I wanted to give very much fawn Bambi, but I threw this wig away because I didn't. This wig was long, but then I cut it. So yeah, that's within that. So I wanted to give fawn Bambi today. But let's get back into the video. um, First of all, I just want to say to my babies out there, my team Bambi, even if you're not an LGBTQIA, I love you and thank you so much for the support. But let's get back to the video. I'm just going to jump right into it. I think being trans is how far you want it to go. That's my opinion. I feel like within being trans, if you just want to get your name changed, if you just want to wear the clothes that you want to wear, if you just want your new pronouns is what you always felt in the inside, that's fine. If you want your breast augmentation, if you want bottom surgery, if you want to take your HRT, that's okay within it. I'm so tired of seeing so many labels of, oh, you're trans and you don't look like this and you like this, you like this. I'm so tired of people judging people from the outside surface and saying you have to look like this and be like this to be this way. You know, only my real ones would get that. It's some of y'all that's gonna go over your head, but I'm really tired of that. Um, I think trans is how far you choose you want it to go, and just make sure you're doing it for you and not everybody else. The reality of bottom surgery, I feel like, is very much not spoken on, so I want to speak on it. A lot of people in the LGBTQIA, especially in the trans community, they get bottom surgery and then they regret it. This is a proven statistic. This is a proven fact. You can look it up. There's so many videos of trans who get bottom surgery and they regret it and they don't like it. And I feel it's like that because you don't have to change the body. You change the mind first. And a couple of years back, like maybe like 2017, I was talking to my doctor and I really wanted to get bottom surgery. This is something that I really like wanted to get. I was like, oh, sorry, my mic. I was like, I really want bottom surgery because I feel like if I don't have it, I'm not complete as the trans woman that I want to be. And my mindset back then was so like I just felt like I had to be unclockable all the time. I felt like if I didn't go out wearing makeup on, people was gonna know that I wasn't um born, you know. I didn't want anybody to know about me when I go out in public. I wanted to go out in public and people just think that I was cisgender woman. I completely wanted bottom surgery for all the wrong reasons. I wanted bottom surgery because I thought getting bottom surgery was going to help me get a man, and this man was going to be next to me, and I don't have to let him know that I'm still transgender, and this was just going to be us. That's my reality of it. And I talked to my doctor about it. I was going to go to therapy for it and all this good stuff, but I talked to a trans person in my community, and we had a whole long talk about it. And she was like, "Baby, I don't have bottom surgery, and you see me. This is me. Regardless of getting bottom surgery, you're still going to have to tell your partner that you were born a certain way before you can't just get bottom surgery and be like, oh, okay, now I'm going to just erase all of my past and just, this is going to be me. No. When you get bottom surgery, this is why a lot of trans people do it. A lot of trans, they get bottom surgery. And I'm speaking up because I'm a trans woman. I've been trans for 11 years now. And I know the ins and outs and all the details about it. And a lot of trans, they want to get that surgery because they just feel like they're going to be completed within themselves. And that's totally fine if you genuinely want to feel like that. But I feel like you have to really be accepting within yourself and understand that it's nothing wrong with being trans. There's nothing wrong with it. When people ask me, what are your pronouns? What do you go as? What are you? I'm telling them I'm transgender and my pronouns are she/her. And if they mess up and they don't want to call me that and they being shady to me and they not, respecting it, I'm fine with it. Because at the end of the day, I know who I am. And I'm happy with who I am. And when I was going to about to get my bottom surgery and all this good stuff, I remember I had everything for it, the paper, I had the letters and everything written for it to do it. Because you have to get like a written letter. You have to get a written letter back then. I'm not sure if you still got to get a written letter, but you had to get a written letter back then about it. And I had my written letter from my doctor that she's getting bottom surgery. She went to therapy. She's this and that. And it was something in me where I just didn't want it. I didn't want it. I didn't feel it was needed for me. The reasons why I didn't want it is because I'm going to be very anal about this. I'm going to be straight up anal about this. Excuse me, I've been getting over a cold. I really feel like within me and myself, I'm not speaking for nobody else, I'm speaking for me. I'm not speaking for the whole trans community, I'm speaking for me, why I don't want to get it. I don't want to get it because I feel like getting that surgery is going to make me not be me anymore. So many times I dated guys that are bisexual and they treat me like a queen. They love me for my breasts and they love me for my private part. And I'm not dicking around. I'm for real. There's so many guys who will want me for me and be like, and I'll tell them, like, I want to get bottom surgery. And they'll be like, why? I love your body. Your body makes you unique. Your body makes you you. And I'll be like, oh, I just want to get bottom surgery so I can fit in and, I don't have to, tuck anymore. And I don't have to tell guys that I'm transgender. And my one friend I was talking about that's transgender, she told me, she was like, you're still going to have to tell them. You can't mislead a person and just tell them, oh, I was born this way. And then you go around your parents and they're showing baby pictures and then they see that you were a boy when you were a kid. And then you don't like that because you're not comfortable with yourself. This is about me. I'm not saying this is about the whole trans community. This is about me. And I did a long thinking and I was like, you know what? I don't need this surgery to be the trans person I am. I already got my name changed. I already got my breast augmentation. I'm already on HRT. And that's why I said in the beginning of the video, I think being trans is how far you want it to go, how far you choose you want it to go. There's so many trans in the community who make transgenders feel bad that don't get the surgery. And then there's those who get the surgery and they feel regretful. They miss their private part. They miss their penis. They miss that. And then they go and talk to a guy. They tell them, hey, I'm a transsexual. And then the guy is like, I like the titties and that. And I'm not saying I'm not getting that surgery because I don't want guys not to like me. I'm not getting it because I'm comfortable in my skin. I'm comfortable with the person that I am. That's why I'm not getting it. And I don't think I would ever get it. And I feel like, maybe if they had it to where you get bottom surgery and it'll make you happier, which I don't feel like that it will do, then I'll get it. But other than that, I'm not going to get it. And to all of my babies in the LGBTQIA who are transgender, just understand that being trans is how far you want it to go. I'm going to keep saying that. Don't ever make somebody make you feel bad about your body. And you don't even have to be in the LGBTQIA to understand that. Love every inch of your body. I know it's some parts of our body that we wish we can get some scissors and be like, but you gotta love the skin that you in. Because when you really love yourself and really are there for yourself, your worth, you go at a different frequency. When you love yourself, can't nobody come around you and be like, why your feet look like that? Why your head shaped like that? Why your fingers like that? When you're comfortable with yourself, you like, because that's the way they are, and I love them. Why does pointing out my flaws make you feel like that your flaws don't exist? That's exactly what I'm talking about. You have to love your skin that you are in and what you are. And especially in the LGBTQIA, there are so many transgenders who get the surgery and they regret it. And I have so many regrets within my transition of wishing that I knew myself when I was like maybe in elementary school, wishing, when I was super sad and didn't want to live anymore, I wish that I knew what I identified with at that time. Because the person I am today, I'm just so grateful to be here and be comfortable. Like, somebody can come around me and be like, oh, Bambi, he over there. And I'm not gonna get on your level and be like, don't you say he. I'm not getting like that. If you look at me as he, then that's what it is. You see my breast augmentation. What boys are walking around? There's gays out there, gay guys who identify with being a straight, gay guy, straight gay guy. They're just gay. That's what they identify with. And they don't have breasts. And you don't see them, saying, unless they're in their beginning stage of transitioning, being like, call me she. When you see a trans woman and they really want to be a trans woman, most of the time they have breasts. Most of the time there's stuff in their bra before they get, the surgery. So when you're around them, okay, if I'm not really sure about their pronouns, so I'm just gonna say they, or I'm just gonna call them by their name, even if I don't respect it. So when I'm around somebody, and this happened to me not too long ago, I went out, my chest was covered up, and the person just decided, I'm gonna clock your teeth. This is you. And then they said, I was waiting for my order, and it was like, oh, that might be his order right there. And My initially response was going to be like, stand up for yourself and let them know that that's not your pronouns. But I was like, you know what? I'm comfortable with myself. And what they say to me is not going to get to me. And I don't think that it was done out of ill intentions. I genuinely don't think it was done out of ill intentions that day. I didn't have on any makeup that day. My chest was covered up and I had on a coat. And, you know, I never had facial feminization surgery. So my face, jawline isn't, as feminine as what I would like it to be. But I'm comfortable within myself right now where I'm like, you know what? This is me. This is me. And you gotta love what you look and see in the mirror. A lot of people think within me, because I'm confident, that I'm cocky and that I don't have flaws, I don't have days where I'm down. And I like a lot of people really don't understand that when you don't walk around moping about your self image, moping about your life, a lot of people think, oh yeah, you think you are that, you think you're this. Whole time, you just don't announce it, you just keep it to yourself. And I hope that I said something to help somebody out there. I really hope that I said something to somebody out there that really helps. I know I was very anal with this in this video, and I just want to say, if you got a dream, chase it, believe it, and die trying to succeed it. Don't let them say what you can't do. Um, do your best and let the gods do the rest. We are all flawed, and we are all going through it within, trying to get ourselves together, and it's an everyday battle. So just keep your head up and be strong. We have good days, we have bad days. And just when you have a bad day, remember when you have a good day, that bad day, and appreciate that good day. That's just what I'm learning at chapter 25. And if you are not slaying, then what the fuck are you saying? And hunty, 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 honey, slay until your hair turn gray. And I'm gonna see you in my next video. I love you guys so much.